the Cardinals will put toe to leather and will get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kentucky's offense will go to work first. When it comes to rivalry games, no matter what the records are, you can expect to see a good, tight, close game. Yeah, but sometimes you don't. Last year in the battle for the Bluegrass, Louisville jumped on top 20-0 and never looked back in throttling the Cats.
It's hard to win a game when you turn it over 5 times, and that's what happened with Kentucky. They were never able to get a rhythm on offense, and you add to that, David, Louisville running for over 350 yards. I mean, they dominated their in-state run.
I think that's the most embarrassing part. Like, it wasn't throwing the football over the yard. It was I out-physicaled you. I out-toughed you. And Stoops has built his program on toughness and being physical. So for this to happen a year ago in this rivalry, I imagine they've addressed this, and it's a concern that they're worried about coming into this football game.
They booted away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense will take the field for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every...
Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They've got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Moss. Makes the grab, it's Lacey. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught, it's Skinner. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Louisville!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the run, it's McGowan. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. The short hands, it's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Wildcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Got enough for the first. These two first met in 1912 and both have a rich history of stars. John Unitas, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, Bear Bryant, and Tim Couch at Kentucky through the years. The rivalry is a great one, fellas.
That's a great list of people to think about in this rivalry. Obviously, it runs deep, and the uniforms are solid, right? Like bright red, blue on the other side, just a nice color clash.
Yeah, visually and optically, you're right. This is a very good-looking rivalry game, but it's also good on the field. There's a lot of talent assembled here today.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. gets it to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. He's looking to throw. And the third down pass is incomplete. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking for room. It's Watson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
When you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive, they dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to pass on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
All right, now, if you're the quarterback, you got to know in this game, you better be ready every snap. You better know where the pressure is coming from because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for space, it's Watson. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lacey. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D-lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line is so important.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Cardinals line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try the run. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The play action fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Scanning the field, it's Moss. Under fire. Pulls it in, it's Lacey. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need a better effort in the back end for this defense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got his man on the right. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. Wants to go up top. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Pressure coming. He finds a dead spot in the middle. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Pulls it in. to the line to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Wildcats and Cards. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He breaks a tackle. There was just nowhere to come back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Using his legs, it's Watson. Picks up the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to pass, it's Moss. On target. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. This time they'll go to the running game. Oh, what a move. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The official says no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets them up on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick handoff. Turns it on in midfield. He smashes his way through again. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. That is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He'll keep it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Off play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
When it's a play action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Just a short pass to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Off the play fake on 1st down. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Got his man quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. In enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. He's right out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Wildcats have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it! He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Rushes on him. And And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out, and it's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wants to throw. It's Moss. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. It's a one-possession game in the 4th. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Running to Green. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. They'll run the screen. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Lost to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Lost to throw again. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it. First down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. They'll go to the air. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Big fella moving. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. He wants to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Into the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. On the ground, it's Watson. Got enough for the first. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Right back to the well. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Back to pass, it's Moss. Fires to the big fella. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Lacy. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Smashes it between the uprights. David, Jesse, they find a way in the waning seconds to tie it up.
The pressure doesn't get much bigger than that right there. Clock ticking down, all the pressure on you. You miss, you lose. He comes through in a big moment, and we've got bonus football, boys. Give me some overtime.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Gives it on the option. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to run it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Skinner. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We'll get it started here in overtime. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw. It's Moss. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go right back to it. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Staring at a 3rd and long here in this first overtime possession. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll try to get 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line. It's long. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They haven't gotten much done here. 3rd down, and they need to at least pick up a few to make the field goal attempt easier. Gonna take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Defense going to call a timeout here and give the kicker a little something to think about. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Maybe it was just in the cards as Louisville takes home this rivalry game, and they will bring the Governor's Cup home to the Ville. Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, he worked so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes, Palmer, talking about those moments, the free vacation, the hotel, the new spot, the new things you get to do, the practice is fine, but extra time with your boys.
No doubt about it. Memories that will last a lifetime. The bowl experience is something today in the college football playoff that gets overlooked a lot, but it still means so much.